And so I'm a strong believer that environment creates process. And when you put yourself in an environment like the University of Arkansas and those programs and around what I would call the star level professors that we have there, it really adds a lot of value.
All right. Well, hello. I'm Dr. David Dobrzykowski. I'm an associate professor here at the Walton College of Business in the Supply Chain Management Department, where I also serve as director of the Masters of Science program in Supply Chain Management. I'm very excited to be here today with Henry Batt. Henry's the CEO of Asah International, and he's also a learner, a student in our Masters of Science program in Supply Chain Management. So I'm really thrilled to talk to you a little bit today, Henry, about the cool stuff that you're working. Well, Henry, you're in Mexico. What in the world is going on in Mexico today?
Yes, sir. Well, outside the beautiful weather and the national parade that they're doing here in Mexico City, I am here doing sourcing and procurement services, primarily for Walmart vendors.
Well, terrific. Tell me a little bit about Asah International and the work that you're doing there.
So Asah International is a company that I started, and I provide sourcing and procurement services. I've got three aspects of it. The first aspect is called Asah China, which I run over there. I've got Asah Mexico, and then I've got Asah US. They're three distinct companies. And the basic product flow is I source raw components and raw materials out of China, the ones that Mexico doesn't do well or naturally have originating here. I import that through my Mexican company using a legal program here called the EMEX. And then I contract the work out to a maquiladora, who then sells it back to Asah Mexico, and then I export it to my US company and then provide it for the vendors.
You know, you're sitting there in Mexico today, working. Can you tell me a little bit about how you're able to manage the Masters of Science program while you're traveling the globe, running Asah International?
Well, yes. Well, the program has had phenomenal flexibility for me, which is absolutely instrumental. I've got a very chaotic schedule sometimes. It's not always the same. Sometimes, I like to say things are always subject to change in kind of the realm that I deal with. And so the flexibility of the program has been absolutely instrumental for me to continue doing my work as well as my education. And so I wouldn't replace this for any other format. And I think it's great for working professionals, and you can do the coursework when you need to, and you can work when you need to.
Are there any final thoughts that you'd like to share as we wrap things up today?
Just that I highly, highly recommend the master's program at the University of Arkansas. It has been so instrumental and pivotal in my career. I think it adds tremendous value to the students and the staff's experience and knowledge. It's like playing, basketball in the NBA. You're just around the stars. So it's really cool and adds a lot of value to both your career and personal life. So I'd highly encourage people to join the MS program and see what it's about.
Well, Henry, thanks for that, and more so, thanks for your joining our program and being such an engaged student, even from your travels in Mexico here. So thanks so much, Henry Batt, CEO of Asah International, talking to us today from Mexico. So thanks a lot for joining us, and woo pig suey.
Woo pig suey.